Good evening, everybody. First of all, I'd like to say the dock turned out great. Really nice down there.
Thank you.
Great. Used it many times already. Just a quick thanks to you guys for doing what you do, spending the time that you do up there. I know it's not always easy, and there's a lot of criticism out there, and maybe a little more than praise. But I appreciate it, that's for sure, and I'm sure most people do. In your explanation, you answered my question about why you were charging the $5. And I kind of understand where you're coming from there with the idea that not every taxpayer in the village might be using the dock. But I really think that you need to get back to the whole idea that we're all in this together, and that there's a lot of businesses downtown that don't have the trash picked up by the village, but they don't get credit for that, and there's a lot of people that might not use the police protection, but everybody kind of uses everything here in their own way. And trying to separate out a certain service, be it the village dock or the village park, or we're going to start to charge admission to get in the park because we did spend a lot of money in the park. We didn't get it all back. We got some nice grants for that, but there's a bond out there, right, Sharon, for the park?
Yeah, we still have outstanding
Yep.
debt.
Right. So that's my idea on the why, that maybe we should be looking at the big picture here, and that everybody's participating in the village in their own way. I really question the idea of spending extra money on dock attendants to collect more money. I sincerely doubt that the end result of charging $5 with the increase in overhead for hiring more dock attendants, I don't see the end result there as being anything that was going to make a huge difference in the end. You're going to undo the great precedent and the great goodwill that we've created in the last 9 years of having free dockage during the day for people who come, be it whether they're coming from Gananoque or Kingston or just Wellesley Island. Everybody that comes to this dock now, at the old days, when people came here, they came from their islands. They came to the village dock. That's why the dock was built back in the early 1900s, so that people could come here from the islands. Now people come here from all over the St. Lawrence Seaway. We have customers from Kingston, from Gananoque, from Brockville, all areas where they can tie up in their own public facilities during the day. So those are some of my ideas there. One thing that I wish everyone would also remember is that 50% of that dock that's out there today is paid for by the downtown businesses. We put our money in, and we paid for that whole addition that floats out there. So it's not like the village businesses haven't already participated in the whole dock project. The sales tax revenue that comes back to this village that's collected by the businesses offsets property tax throughout the whole village. So you have a situation where sales tax return budgeted to the village in the budget this year, $350,000 in sales tax revenue collected by businesses that comes back into this village that offsets the property tax. So these people are all sharing, everyone's sharing in that. That benefits the people who live on the outside of the, on the edge of the village, the small little residential house where they might not use it, In the end, I also, that's kind of my point, okay? But my friend Mike Bresnahan, unfortunately, could not be here tonight. I believe that he has something to do with what's going on with our new bishop. And he asked me to read this letter for him. So just allow me to do that. Dear Village Board members, the new dock is truly a wonderful asset to our village and the community at large. Neighboring villages on both sides of the border also have aesthetically appealing docks. These docks offer transient boaters daytime dockage. This welcomes the boaters to their community where they are able to move around and spend money at the stores, the shops, the restaurants, and even in the post offices. As a businessman here in Alexandria Bay, my hope is that our village will follow suit in welcoming our boating visitors to our community. Offering transient voters free dockage during the day will certainly extend a welcoming hand. Thank you most sincerely, Michael Bresnahan. And thank you, everyone, for your time.
Thanks, Pat.